this evening we are delving into the exquisiteness of purpose. So, what is our purpose here on earth, in this here and now, in this moment, in this lifetime? What is our purpose? And so, human beings, we have done this really fascinating thing where we have created self limiting constructs that cause us to inquire about, search for, seek out, and even hire people to support us with discovering what our life purpose is. A significant amount of energy and attention and resources are poured into figuring out one's purpose. You can think in your own experience the sheer amount of reflection and contemplation and seeking. And so we are designed to operate precisely as nature operates. So I'm going to utilize the stunning example of a flower and a honeybee. So, what is the purpose of a flower and a honeybee? It is to be the full, magnificent, ever unfolding emanation of what it is. In truth, what it is intrinsically, divinely designed to be, the actuation of its supreme potentiality and power is encoded within its seed. Its supreme and grand almighty becoming as the full bloom is encoded in its seed. Same for the honeybee, same for us. And so by virtue of the stunning, marvelous flowers of existence being what they craft pollen and gorgeous fragrances and nectar that nourish the wildlife around it. It nourishes the honeybees, which nourish other aspects of life, and so on and so forth. And by virtue of them being what they are, inherently designed to be, they are serving and flourishing and prospering the total ecosystem of life. And this is the same for us. We are meant to be the full, ever blossoming emanation of our divine source self, of pure love, pure beauty, pure genius, pure brilliancy. And this is all already encoded with precision within each and every one of us. So this is really about releasing into the now and allowing ourselves to be the full expression of love that we are, of pure source energy that we are. And so the shape of this, the medium through which our artisanal genius flows in any given moment and throughout the course of our lifetime is fluid. It may shift in certain phases and stages of our life. Our purpose may be expressing itself in one way, and in another phase and cycle of life, it may be something entirely different. Or you build your entire life around a legacy of supreme self knowledge and recognition and realization, enlightenment, etc. Because so it's like we're DJs of the one, right? We're DJs of the supreme symphony of the self, of pure divine love, and the unique ways in which this magnitude of brilliancy flows through and from and as each of us is so unique, and it's transient for us as well in our life. So I have a legacy, I have a curriculum that is its own omniversity of experience, and it's currently being luxuriantly, sophisticatedly calibrated into kind of a superheroine, Marvel-esque school for all of us to embody the fullness of our multifaceted divine archetypes in each moment, and to allow that to be an organic emergence that unfolds itself, but to have fun with it, right? So shifting enlightenment and spiritual evolution and enlightenment into the full embodied wealth of eternity, which is super abundant beingness, making it a fun journey, right? Where we get to be in the full operatic, cinematic expression of who we are in truth, and just having a ball. Because don't you know, each one of us have so many multifacets to our nature that are all pure love. They simply express differently in different moments. Sometimes we're vibrant and filled with the rich lifeblood of love itself, and we're effervescent and jovial. And then there's other moments when we're elegant and exquisite and lean back and blissful and empty and spacious, and we're just attuned to the quintessential whispers of pure spirit. And there's all these, and sometimes we're the magnificent, passionate fury of the ocean that is just so heart on fire for the magnificence and majesty of love and our devotion to serving it and being guardians and stewards of it in this world. And so our poetic expression of that love, our artful expression of the love that we are, shifts and changes. And sometimes it's also very known aspects of my work. I would call it divine mind logic, the logic of the heart, scientific. It's into the quantum absolute spaces. It's into the neurobiological and neurochemical aspects of embodiment. It is what is it for the conscious and the subconscious to merge and marry to be the oneness of superconscious intelligence, and to resonate that in stability, in sovereignty, which is a whole new echelon of manifesting creation, manifesting existence itself, where we experience the absolute attainment and fulfillment of all desire, in resonating the majesty of our masterpiece of existence. And there's an energetic science to that, right? Because there's the emanation of atoms, there's the inflow of atoms, we might call this giving and receiving. And when it's pulsing in place as the eternal now, that's when we are the most powerful in our creationary capacity. There's a whole art and science to this that I teach in my mentorship experiences. But all of this, all of these are numerous and multidimensional, omnidimensional aspects of who we be. And it's really for us to allow that to emerge in the moment. You know, our divine blueprint contains infinite intelligence and the design for our life. So when I have architected, as I architect my legacy, I'm not creating it from my mind. It is arising within me as a divine plan and blueprint that is in synergy with supreme cosmic order. It's a vision that self reveals. And so then I know, okay, I'm to implement this because it's in accord with eternal principles and omniversal, universal truths. And that's what everything that I craft is sculpted around. It's not personal, it's entirely transcendent in its nature because it's timeless, it's everlasting. This is wisdom that will pervade the ages. And so each of us, you know, this is really about establishing intimacy with our own heart, soul, and core as the infinite. Who am I as the source? And then creating beautiful, open, clear spaces in our chalice for that light to flow forth and emerge organically in the present moment. And to also recognize that in the moment, this is where creative ideas and insights and epiphanies are all going to flow through us and reveal blueprints for our lives. And that's sacred too, to implement those blueprints. However, it's all happening in the here and now. So really life is a dance. It's releasing into the limitless now and soireeing with the essence of love present in all things. And by virtue of that, we will unfold our purpose, our ultimate power, potential, and vibrant expression in this lifetime. So it's very organic. It's you know how to be you. You better than anyone else know how to be the true you. And so I invite you to go deep internal, know thyself, be thyself, flourish in a seamless liquid paradise. You have all the keys, you have all of the awareness, you have all the wisdom. Trust your being, trust your knowingness, trust the ultimate truth of love. That's the voice within you that is the truest voice, pure benevolence, inclusive agape that loves the entire creation, that appreciates and reveres all that is as its own self. attune to, listen for, be the emanation of that truth, that voice in all the brilliant and holy ways that it wishes to flow forth from your being. I love you all so, so deeply, wishing you a most blessed and magnificent eve, and we shall convene again soon. I love you.